All right, boys, I'm getting back on my tunnel ram project here, and I've just about got the linkage finalized. I've got my carbon fiber linkage rods made. I made this one and threaded my ends. I've just got to carbon wrap the actual aluminum tube to match. But my big problem now is my throttle return spring assemblies. I bought these very expensive Holley throttle return spring assemblies, but they don't work. They just don't work. They hit everything. They're not going to work. So now putting a bracket way out here is kind of a bitch. I could do something in here, but that's kind of ugly. So I'm trying to figure out a way to incorporate a throttle return assembly down here. Whoops. And I could just go with a spring assembly and a bracket, but I want to do something cool, and I'm trying to do something original, and I think it's a pretty neat idea. So let me get into that. So here is my design and my idea. If you guys know anything about RC cars, this would be on like a remote control monster truck, like a big one, like a T-Max or something. It's an oil-filled shock, but I've taken the oil out and I've enlarged the holes in the pistons, and I pulled the O-ring seal out so that it's just moving air, and it's just a spring essentially, because I didn't want to slow down the throttle return in case I want off the throttle immediately. So you can see that it compresses the spring fully, and it's snappy on the way back. So it's going to return the throttle really well and strong. And the cool part is if I ever have a spring fail, it's not going to fall off. It can't go anywhere. So I never have to worry about the throttle return spring failing on me, which is something kind of important when you have two carburetors on the tunnel ram with all this linkage going on. The other cool part is that my throttle cable line up here is fucking perfect. So this is all really crude right now. I just made this real fast just to prove my concept and to get my geometry correct. I didn't spend any time making it jazzy. But now that I know it all works, it's time to take them off, clean them up, do some more design ideas, and make them cool. So stay with me. Here we go, boys. She's all done, ready for tear down and having it all powder coated. This is the final design on the spring mount. I went ahead and drilled a hole and beveled it, and I machined my edges around, countersunk the holes, polished the bolts, and then I'll come through and I'll Cerakote the little spacers, and this will get Cerakoted and rebeveled. And then here is my linkage arm all cleaned up. As you can see, I just made it to where it matches all the way around. And then when this is all Cerakoted, it'll fucking look like one piece. And then I'll trim my hardware, and I'll put a nylock nut back there. And then I'll finalize all this, and I'll clean all this up so it's perfect. But it looks really good, guys. And then here's the cable mount that I made, and it bolts onto the intake. So now I have, let me pull this off so I don't lose it. I got full open, and it jumps back to full closed. So my throw is good. I have spring tension everywhere. It's a little firm, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's not going to be nearly as firm as having fucking dual springs on each carburetor. So, and then I can also take a little preload out of this and make the pedal softer. I was just kind of fucking with that too. But that'll all get fine-tuned when it's done. But I just wanted to show you guys how my 100% custom linkage all turned out. I mean, I've never seen one. I think I might be the first one to do this deal. So, pretty cool, boys. Thanks for watching.